Hello, it's Marina from the Butterfly Effect. This is your weekly general collective reading. It's super general. Went into meditation and the word I got through was carousel. Now, that will have different connotations for all of you, but for me, it's the movie Carousel, which I'm familiar with. And I had a wee refresher on that. So it's a kind of star-crossed lovers story. It's Billy Bigelow and Julie Jordan. Okay, I like names and places because they sometimes give me an idea of what's going to pop up in the week. And they lived in Maine, so yeah, they got married very young. It wasn't a popular decision for them to get married, and because of it, Billy actually lost his job. Julie lost her job. They were both unemployed. He did actually hit her at one point. Anyway, she gets pregnant and Billy kind of goes into a panic. He's kind of excited, but he's also panicking because there's no money, and he gets himself involved in a robbery where he dies, basically. And 15 years later, he's in the other world. It's not heaven because he was a bad boy. And he's allowed to go back for one day to make amends, and he goes to see his daughter Louise, and he brings her a star that he's stolen from heaven. Old habits die hard. It's a real tearjerker, I gotta tell you. So yeah, I don't know what it'll mean for the week. For me, it just it felt like desperation. That's what it is. The carousel is just, it can be thoughts going round and round your mind. It does seem to be very much focused on money. They can be maybe. It's mostly about money. There is a Page of Cups reversed here, and I have got a Page of Wands. So I think children are in the mix somewhere, and that's when I saw like a personal story of like a parent and a child who were maybe at a distance or hadn't seen each other for a while or at odds with one another. But yeah, that's kind of like an offshoot, really, jousting. But when I saw this card, this sort of looks like she's on a merry-go-round, but the merry-go-round is a koi fish, which is to me money, particularly in Chinese feng shui. So it's money. So I'll read you a little bit from this. Due to a time of camouflage, stasis, and dormancy, you have forgotten who you are. Now you have outgrown what once was a safe haven. It's time to move on, for you are stagnating in your current position and circumstances. There must be fresh water brought in because there is no longer enough room for you to grow. It is time to break free and take the next challenge. Energy that you feel you lack at the moment will flow to you. You have great courage within you, and you are much more than you seem to be at present. You must take a great journey upstream to find a place where you will prosper, flower, and grow into dragonhood. You will be most successful, and most important, you will be a great mentor once you have undertaken that climb. So begin it now. So it's come through with melancholy. So it just feels that, you know, for the collective, we're just kind of stuck in Groundhog Day in, day out. But it is money that's it's not just money, but money seems to be the focus. There is obviously a lot of health concerns here. I've got melancholy in the thoughts. So yeah, everyone's just a little bit stuck and going round and round and round. Illness and burdens, maybe struggling to cope. The Spider Spirit in reverse speaks about not being able to weave your dreams, being a bit stuck in the web, and that's when I got the Coldplay song. I can't speak. I'm going to be like this for weeks, guys. I have to say this. Mercury retrograde is not even in. Oh. It's about trying to take at least one small step towards making your dreams come true, whatever that means for you. Just trying to switch something up to bring fresh energy into your life. So in terms of what's in focus, we've got the Page of Cups in reverse, the Four of Cups upright, and the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. So that's almost like the focus is on kind of like rejecting offers. Sometimes it can be about being unapologetic, refusing apologies, money stresses. There's a lack of comfort here. The homeless may be in focus this week. troubling news regarding children, rejecting invitations, rejecting gifts, being disgruntled. There's definitely a cancellation of some sort of event here with the bouquet and cheerfulness. And maybe because the Ace of Pentacles is in reverse, because there literally isn't enough money for it. This could be a wedding, it could be a christening, any kind of social event, really. Something to do with flowers. I don't know. It's a flower show. I don't know. There's an event, and it feels like a cancellation with Ace of Pentacles in reverse, and it's probably due to money. Possibly due to money, and that might not be the real reason for it. Actually, that might be like the kind of excuse for it. With the Page of Cups being in reverse here, it can speak about children. To me, this is like not as being very bratty, kind of self-indulgent. Fortune in reverse and the clouds in reverse here. So this is troubling, and it's mostly around satisfaction, around money, around you know, being like there's emotional discontent here. There's a lack of satisfaction. And yet with the Four of Cups here, so this is feeling disgruntled, apathetic. It's nothing is good enough. It's just meh. But it comes through with falseness and the masculine. So there's some sort of lie here with the falseness cards. Can be, you know, corruption, anything that's fake, deceptions, cover-ups. It doesn't feel like a big week is what I'm going to say. We haven't got any major arcana, haven't got any really super scary cards, which is, you know, given the current climate, a bonus, to be honest. It just feels like cancellation, not enough money, being stuck in our heads, doing the same thing day in, day out, nothing really changes. There's a lot of lies and deceptions, irritations. People might need help with money, particularly due to the weather, and that's kind of not coming through. In terms of what the collective should do with their time is what I've asked. I've got the Scholar and the money. So this is literally study money. Follow the money trail. Look at things more closely with regards to your money. This can speak of retirement, your pension, you know, learning about money, taking maybe some sort of course, studying about money, how to earn more money, where to invest your money. But it's also come through with the Judgment card in reverse and the Page of Wands. Now, I think for some, this is probably some sort of court decision here. And there's an attempt to overturn that with the Liberator. I did see this flame and I saw the Olympics. I don't know if Olympics is a thing. I'm not interested in Olympics, but there's a judgment being made that's possibly a poor judgment, an error in judgment, and there is, in terms of what you can do best with your time, is communicate about that with the Page of Wands. I actually saw like putting together some sort of petition or appeal, or, you know, crowdfunding, something to do with releasing someone or something, possibly funds, possibly a person, because it's been a poor decision. There's been a poor possible legal decision here, and now there's someone looking at it really closely, because there's something veiled, there's something kind of hidden. It's not out there. This is where you need to, you know, put the mask on, block your boundaries, and go into your subconscious, you know, like kind of remote viewing. That's possibly how it's been studied. This is the, I mean, obviously all of that is probably nothing that new, I don't think. This is what's useful in terms of what we can do. Now, as much as something of this ilk might be out there, it filters into our lives in some way. So, you know, try and fit that to your circumstances. How can you maybe liberate yourself financially? Maybe there's going to be some sort of change. I don't have the Justice card, but to our pensions. Pension age. Why is the Two of Swords here for what the collective should be doing regarding money? It's a bit much. Key, look for answers, look for solutions with regards to money and how to, this can be like about promotions, it can be about air travel, but it's how to inflate it, how to grow it, how to enlarge it. Yeah. But and there's currently some blockage. And this literally can mean that somebody is in, you know, prison. The Page of Wands is positive news. It could be some sort of good news coming through here about, this can be about flight. It's a positive movement. It can be relocation, and it's the way, it's what will bring in more positive. I can't speak, can I? It's so bad. In terms of, you know, getting more money, getting access to the money, freeing ourselves from the merry-go-round that everyone seems to be on. We need to study the money. There's real positivity here in terms of what we could do. Okay, let me just take some advice for the week. What's the advice for the collective for the next week, please, Spirit? What is the advice for the collective for the next week? What is the advice for the collective for the next week? The Seer, see beyond your current situation. This is what she's doing here. This is how we, you know, literally blindfold. It's how I meditate. It's like this bad boy here. Little holes in it. It's how it's when you can close your eyes, obviously, and you'll still, you know, you see images and whatnot. But if you're actually able to completely veil your eyes and still open them, it's pretty cool. Okay, I'm going to read this one. So this is what she's doing. Seer. Look beyond your current situation, raise your vibration and focus on love. Most Indigenous people have a seer in their family or tribe. Seers are the intelligent and intuitive beings who serve as direct channels for information on what's occurring now and what's about to unfold. Their energy isn't about predicting your future for you, but about showing you how your intentions are creating it. A true seer will help you see that your intentions can change, therefore so can your future. The message of this card is to let the clairvoyant within you rise up so that you can see the way forward yourself with your spiritual eyes. Clairvoyance isn't about predicting the future, it's about being able to see clearly enough to create your best future. You're being encouraged by your guides and angels to see beyond what you think is happening now. Don't allow your ego or doubts to play games with you. Instead of seeing yourself as stuck or lost, know you're in an energetic holding space while the universe recalibrates the path that is more favorable for you. Angels of light are upgrading your energy so your experiences can be more enjoyable. You're moving towards something extremely uplifting and enlightening, so stay calm and keep your eyes on the prize. I mean, that does all look awesome. So if you do that, you maybe get off the merry-go-round this week. Okay guys, look after yourselves. I'll talk to you soon. Bye bye.